Hey Fashionistas, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and I am your fashion addicted lover girl. Today's video we are going to be discussing the essential pieces that you need to help you get dressed every single day. Like these are the essential pieces, like no extra BS, just the essential items that you need that will help making putting outfits together easier for you in your everyday life. So if you're into that, let's get into it. Of course, we know that basics are the essential pieces that you need to kind of build an everyday wardrobe, an everyday outfit, etc. But there are levels to basics. Like basics doesn't just consist of a white button down shirt and a basic t-shirt. There are variations of different basics that you would need. So let's break down like each type of basic and how that can play a pivotal role in your wardrobe. First, it's the obvious. Of course, we all need a basic tee. But I wouldn't necessarily say a basic white tee because sometimes let's keep it a wood. Like sometimes a basic white tee isn't all that. Sometimes like a basic black tee might hit a little better. Maybe a light blue tee or a gray tee or a beige tee, a off-white tee. Like there are so many different t-shirt colors that may hit better than a white tee. So I'm not necessarily going to say you need a basic white t-shirt in your wardrobe, but you do need a basic t-shirt, whatever color that may be, a color that you feel like goes with majority of your wardrobe, a color that you feel comfortable in, that makes you look good, like makes your skin looks good, doesn't wash you out, essentially is what I'm saying. So whatever color t-shirt that may be for you, you need a basic t-shirt. The next basic item that you would need is a crisp button down shirt. And again, just piggybacking off of what I just said about the white t-shirt, you may not want a white crisp button down shirt. You may want a pinstripe button down shirt. You may want another color button down shirt. Whatever works best for you, color wise, do that. White button down shirts can be so versatile. Like you can dress it up, you can dress it down. This is a shirt you can wear to work, you can wear to brunch, you can wear it just casually during the day. You can put a blazer on it. You can wear it by itself. There are so many ways that you can style a button-down shirt just like you could with a t-shirt. So just know that there's so many ways and variations you can play with that. Now, the next item that you would need is a tailored blazer. Now, one rule I always see people say is stick to the neutral colors. And I do agree. But just know that there are neutral colors outside of black, white, gray, and navy. There is, taupe, there is off-white, there is cream. There are so many colors. Besides the standard black, white, navy, gray that you could have that's a neutral color tone that can still work with items within your wardrobe. But a nice tailored blazer would add sophistication to any outfit. So going back to that basic t-shirt, putting a blazer on with a basic t-shirt just instantly elevates it without you having to do really too much. So if you're looking for more elevated, sophisticated looks, a nice tailored blazer, especially one that fits you really proportionately, like maybe sinks in your waist a little bit, those would be great starter options when it comes to building the basics you need for your wardrobe. The next item that you would need is a black or neutral tone pair of trousers. Now, trousers aren't just for the girlies that work in corporate America. All of us essentially needs at least one pair of nice trousers. And piggybacking off of what I said earlier, they don't have to be the standard black, white, gray, or navy. You can choose brown, you can choose khaki, you can choose taupe, you can choose so many other color variations that are considered neutral tones when it comes to trousers, but you do need at least one pair of trousers in your wardrobe because trousers aren't just for wearing to work. You can wear them to brunch, you can wear them to maybe a job interview, or you can wear them to like maybe a family event like a funeral or something. Or just, if even if you were going to like a nice upscale dinner, like a nice pair of trousers would work. So just know that there's so many different places that you can wear trousers to, and that trousers can help give you a polished look. Even if you used to just throw on a basic t-shirt and some trousers with some nice loafers, very cute, simple, basic outfit, and you're good to go. Another item that we need, including myself, would be a little black dress. And let's take the word little out of it because it doesn't necessarily mean you have to do a mini dress or like a really short dress. It can be like an appropriate length dress as long as it's black. So it can be like that knee length dress. It can be that midi length dress. But a black dress is essentially something that you can wear literally to any occasion, to any place. So if you get a longer, like knee length or longer dress, you can wear that dress to work. You can wear it to any events like a wedding, funeral, etc. You can wear it to date night, and you can dress it up and dress it down. So you can add a blazer so it can have a more polished, sophisticated look. You can wear it by itself, just depending on how the dress is cut and made. So having a black dress is really like that versatile item that you can wear in your wardrobe no matter what the occasion is. So we all really should have one in our closet. And just because I don't have one and I need one, I will be doing a video on the perfect little black dresses, but you get what I'm saying. It's not necessarily a little black dress. It's just a black dress. But I'll be doing a video of that, so stay tuned. Another basic item that we need is comfortable yet chic footwear. Oftentimes we buy footwear just because it's trendy, or like we need a specific shoe or a specific color just for like this one specific event. We don't oftentimes think about like longevity or long term. Like if I buy this shoe today, is it going to be a shoe that I can wear constantly over and over again, or is this like more so a one-time use? And I know I can say myself, I have been guilty of that, just buying a shoe that I need for a particular occasion, and then like once that occasion has passed, maybe that shoe's in the closet collecting dust. So to be more intentional about footwear, start with like the basic footwear that you would need, like a nice casual pair of sneakers, a nice flat, a nice pump, a nice sandal. Start from there and start in more so of the basic neutral tone colors. So whether that be black, white, gold, silver, or nude, whatever colors that works for you in your wardrobe, start there and just make sure it's a shoe that literally can go with anything in your wardrobe, no matter if you chose the pump, no matter if you chose the flat, no matter if you chose the sneaker, etc. Another item that is very important to build a basic wardrobe is basically a nice handbag. And I am not talking about like the little mini bags, the clutch bags, like no event bag. I am talking about a nice everyday bag, like a bag that you can easily transition from day to night, a bag that you could wear to work if you chose to, a bag that you could wear to date night if you wanted to, a bag that you can literally wear at any occasion. And sometimes that can be a little bit difficult just depending on your lifestyle, but I would suggest a bag that's more so structured, a bag that's more so in one of the neutral tone colors, and then a bag that is really practical for your life. Because I'm not going to tell you to get a tote bag. That may not be practical for your life, for what you do on a day-to-day basis. So find a bag that's really more so practical for your lifestyle. So whether that be a tote, whether that be a satchel, whether that be an arm bag, like whatever that bag style may be for you, but you need a bag that's structured, that can kind of work with your everyday life and can go literally to any occasion or any event, and you still look put together and it doesn't look awkward or out of place. Another item that you would need is a versatile coat or trench. We don't often think about how a coat or a trench can actually pull together a look, especially during the colder seasons. So think about when you're buying a coat or a trench, does it actually go with everything in your wardrobe? I'll use myself for an example. I bought a few coats, and when I was starting to really buy coats intentionally, I did not stick to like my black coats or white coats. I got like a beige color coat. I got like a off-white color coat. I have like a tannish color coat. So those are coat colors that naturally fit into my wardrobe. So no matter what I wear, I can pull one of those coats and put it with my outfit, and it can, blend seamlessly. It can look seamless together. It can look good together, and it doesn't look out of place, doesn't look awkward. Because oftentimes when we think about buying coats, we also think about buying them just in standard neutral colors. But like I stated earlier in the video, not all the time does the basic neutral colors work for you. So you may have to get a coat that is not in the black or the white or the gray. You may have to get a coat that's in the beige or off-white or the cream or the ivory or something to that nature. So just be intentional there when you're buying coats or trenches to make sure that whatever color you buy, it goes with your wardrobe. Now, if you want to have a pop of color, then that's fine. But for like an everyday, day-to-day basis, you would more so need a coat that can kind of work with anything in your wardrobe. Another item that you would need to help build your basic wardrobe is just minimum jewelry and accessories. So whether they just be a nice little watch, necklace, earring, bracelet setup, or like whatever you want to do. So you could do maybe simple like dainty layered necklaces. Maybe you have multiple holes in your ears and you have like a little small hoop and little studs. Maybe like you have a nice bracelet stack or a nice ring stack. But whatever jewelry you're going to wear on a simple day-to-day basis, and it doesn't necessarily have to be all gold jewelry. It can be a mix of gold and silver. It can be all silver jewelry. Like, it's whatever your preference is and your style with that. But just make sure it's something that you can wear on a day-to-day basis and that it doesn't look out of place or too gaudy when you're wearing just simple outfits such as a basic tee and some jeans. Now that we've went through like some of the basic items that you would need to kind of build a basic wardrobe, let's talk about how you can make yourself look more expensive. One of the key ways to make yourself look more expensive is to focus on quality over quantity. I know clothes are expensive these days, but it doesn't take too much to buy like one quality shirt, one quality pair of pants. Just think about how many wears you're going to get out of that versus if you buy lower quality items and how often you will replace that. Over time, the more expensive item would have gave you better cost per wear than the non expensive, less quality item. And also know that expensive does not always mean quality. So make sure you're checking the labels and understanding what the fabric that this item is made out of, because sometimes they do be trying to get you with that high price point and then you see that the item is made of nothing but synthetic fibers and like 2% cotton and you're like, what the heck, not for $90. So just think about that. Also, just making sure your items fit you and your body type. So if you need to get your clothing altered, make sure you're getting them altered so they can fit you properly. If you need to go up a size, it's okay. It's better to have your outfit look more put together and proportionate than it to look sloppy and like you have like fat rolls rolling over the sides of your pants, or your t-shirt is not fitting right because you didn't get the right size, or just what have you. So also invest in a steam iron or ironing because wrinkles aren't cute. And if you're too lazy, I know a lot of people, including myself sometimes, throw those items in the dryer if they can be dried, and let the dryer get the wrinkles out of it. But oftentimes a lot of items can't be put in the dryer, especially if you're buying clothing of quality. They have to be dry cleaned. So make sure you're getting a steam iron or iron to iron those clothes that may be a little bit more delicate and can't go into the dryer. So those are two ways that you can help make your outfits look more expensive and to help you look more put together and chic on an everyday basis. So there you have it. Those are the items that you need to help you look good, great, sophisticated, chic, fine, all that in a bag of chips on a day-to-day basis. If you found this video very helpful, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe and become a fashionista because you're gonna love it here. And thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.